So coming out here trucking, you want to know about some sacrifices you make? Like one of the biggest sacrifices you make is your home time, you being in your house. And it sounds like a small sacrifice, but whenever you get out here and you're hitting the road every day and you're hustling, making that money, you know, it's kind of like, man, why am I doing this? I'm spending all my time out here, and for what? I never even get to see my house. I pay the payments on the house. I don't even get to see it. And then when you get home, like your friends and your family, they want you to get out of your house and go and do something. Like, man, whenever I get back from over the road, I just want to chill at my house. I want to be home. But you got to see it from their side. Like they don't see you much, and whenever you get home, they've been staying home. So they want to go out and do some things. They're like, let's go out to eat. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. You don't want to go out to eat. You eat out all the time. Home's one of the big things that you're sacrificing. That family time, watching your kids grow up, seeing your kids grow up, being there for every event, being there for when they're hurt, whenever they're happy, when they're sad, whatever. You're missing out on a lot of stuff. Like, man, it was hard whenever I came home because, like, my son, for the first like 2 to 3 days, he acted like he didn't know me. On the fourth day, he would come around finally, but then it was time to go back over the road. It's pretty hard whenever your kids are real young. It did a toll on one of my daughters. My daughter, she started struggling in school real bad, and it was real hard on her because I wasn't there no more. I was there from day one, and like I spent a lot of time with her. And whenever I went, like, she started struggling in school. She had to go see school counselors. I mean, family was a hard thing to sacrifice. Then on top of that, when you're out here trucking, people don't tell you about this part. Some people do, but most of the time you don't hear about it. Being your health, man, you got to watch your health. I've had a lot of students that became diabetic and they had to leave. Lots of friends that had high blood pressure after this. Like, you have to watch what you eat. You really do. Like, I let myself go. I ain't even gonna lie. Whenever I came out here, I was weighing a lot less than I am now. Y'all thought I was gonna tell y'all. No, I was weighing 220 when I came out here. Now I'm a little bit over 3. It's not good. It's unhealthy. So, like, I'm looking at some different stuff to do to help myself out. But the thing is, like, I let myself go. Think about it. You're in this truck. You're driving. You're not moving much. You're eating. You get bored, so you're snacking. You're drinking energy drinks to stay awake. I mean, all of this stuff is not good for your health. So make sure that you're looking into, like, keeping yourself some type of healthy. What I started doing is I stopped eating out. I started cooking on the truck more. There was a lot of stuff that I tried to do to make it better whenever I was over the road. And like, it doesn't sound like much, but it's a big sacrifice. It's hard on you. Actually, I had one of my guys doing TNT for me. He was taking some students of mine doing TNT. He was running it hard, and he said, man, I can't do no more TNT. I got to have that time to stop, cook something. I'm not getting good sleep. It's mentally draining. And, that's another thing, is you're sacrificing your sleep. You're sacrificing your mindset. You're over here one day waking up in the morning, next day you're waking up in the evening. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, your days are all messed up. Your nights are all messed up. You don't have a good routine. So your mind starts wandering, and then, like, most of the time, everyone that you know is going to be asleep. You're going to be up driving by yourself late at night sometimes. You have no one to talk to. You just listen to the radio and, like, zone out. And then you're really going to be thinking about, where's my life heading? Because I'm in this truck and, like, what the heck am I doing? I'm not home. My stuff's bad. It's not good. And then you also it's, we go back to the family on this one, but your spouse. So here's another sacrifice. You're sacrificing time with your spouse. Now, if she understands what you're doing and she backs you 100%, it makes it a lot easier. And if y'all are faithful to each other, man, that's the best. You don't have to worry about somebody coming over. Like I tell my wife, now we're faithful. Like we better be. Like I better not find out some stuff. But no, I'm joking. We're good. But I used to always tell her, I'm all like, hey, it's cool you got Sancho coming over. But Sancho better leave a check on the nightstand to pay one of these bills. I don't care if it's an electricity bill or something. If Sancho's coming over here, he better be picking up a bill. Because I shouldn't have to pay for everything when Sancho's over here enjoying my AC while I'm working. He needs to pick up a bill. But, I have friends that came out here, and when they went on home time, they found out a lot of stuff that their spouse was doing behind their back. And, it's created divorce, it's created like splits. You guys come out here, they have girlfriends. They're all like, man, everything's going great. I'm becoming a truck driver. I'm doing it for our future. And then finds out, get over the road for a while, finds out that the girlfriend left them. Said, I can't do this long distance relationship. I'm leaving. Like, I can't do it. So you got a choice. Either come home, be with me, or keep doing what you're doing. You got a choice. They drawing the line in the sand. They're saying, which side are you on? You coming home with me, or you going to stay out there? So, you're sacrificing this stuff. Man, there's a lot of stuff to sacrifice out here truck driving. Your hygiene. You're not, sometimes you're not getting a shower every day. You're losing out on your hygiene. I'm a germaphobe. It is like I'm tripping whenever I go in the shower. I'm cleaning that sucker up because those showers are, in my book, they're nasty. Like I gotta sanitize everything, clean it up, make sure that I'm not gonna catch no death rot from the shower or whatever. I don't want to lose an arm or a foot or a toe or a hand or nothing to some kind of disease from a shower. I'm one of those guys that hates using public restrooms. Like whenever I came out here and I was all like, oh no, I gotta use public restrooms now. Like I freaked out. I was a guy trying to hold it all day to get home, run in the house straight to the bathroom, boom, let it all go. I was one of those guys. Now I have to use public restrooms. There is not enough toilet paper you can put on a seat to make me think that it's safe. I still don't like that. Now they make these seat covers, and they're not that much money. I would highly recommend you getting one, and I only use if I gotta sit down, I'm only going in the shower. That's it. That's the only place I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna sanitize the hell out of it. I'm gonna use my cushion. I'm not gonna use a dirty bathroom. If I walk in there and it already looks bad, and I'm dreading just being in there, I probably ain't even. I'm holding it another week or whatever, a couple days. I've been known to just go waste my shower credit just to use the bathroom in there. I'm good at that. Forget these dirty bathrooms. I'm not trying to hear that. That's disgusting. This is stuff people don't think about whenever they come over the road. I hope some of you guys have listened up. There's big sacrifices coming out here. It's not all fun and games. I mean, don't get me wrong, the money's good, but is it worth sacrificing everything? You gotta weigh this stuff out before you come out here. Make sure that you watch this video and maybe it'll just help you decide, hey, is this for me or is this not me? Can I handle this sacrifice? Am I gonna do this? Is this gonna be great? I think if I had to do it over again, I think that I would have really, really took a lot of this stuff more in consideration. And I don't know if I actually had time to sit around and think about this stuff, if I would still make the same choice. But don't get me wrong, I am super glad I did. I'm super glad I did right now because everything's great. I found out how to make it work best for me. So it's working out great. You know, the money's great, and these are sacrifices you're going to have to make when you come out here, but it's also sacrifices that you're making to make yourself better and to give your family and you a better future. Use trucking as a stepping stone. Figure out what you need to get out of it. Have your goals, and you know, work at your goals every day and always try to improve yourself. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell. Get my latest lives. Get my newest videos. Also, in the description, there's a link to fill out an application and get my recruiter. My recruiter's good. Don't forget to drop that referral code, COXDJO. Also, my phone number is 417-894-8098. Drop me a call, text me, something.